Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Optic Scumpy bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 public gameplay video on the map Overwatch. As you can see, today I'm using the OP class setup in the MP7 with the rapid fire and silencer. And I have, I believe, scavenger, quick draw, and either marksman or sit rep. I'm not sure about the last one. Pretty sure it might be marksman. I'm not 100% on that. And then I got sleight of hand, dead silence, and stalker as my perk, my specialist perk setup. And today, I really wanted to talk about the growth of esports as a whole. Now, I know Call of Duty is not really growing in the standpoint of esports, but esports as a whole is just absolutely booming right now. It is I want to say the best that it has been since the start of, competitive gaming. Maybe not in Counter-Strike. I wasn't around then. I didn't even know what competitive gaming was back then. But it is just crazy right now, the amount of stream viewers that are showing up to these streams and watching these tournaments and watching these players compete for the amount of money that they're playing for, which in itself is just absolutely insane. I think the prize pool for the LOL championships was $2 million. Like, that's more than Call of Duty XP was, and Call of Duty XP was a huge deal for the Call of Duty community. So just picture if we got, opportunities like the League of Legends guys and how incredible that would be. And I hope that's what Call of Duty evolves into over this next year with the release of Black Ops 2 and the backing of Treyarch's design team. They definitely are helping us out with all the things that they're incorporating into the game, and I think that it'll really help Call of Duty grow. I mean, it's not going to hurt the game. What they're putting in definitely can't hurt. I'm pretty sure it's going to really improve the amount of people that we see playing in competitive matches or in competitive environments such as tournaments and online tournaments and team scrims and all that stuff. Even if they just get into game battles, that's just something else. Even though game battles is sort of crappy now because of all the host booters. But even if they're just getting into game battles, that's a start, because maybe they'll be interested in MLG afterwards, and then that just brings more viewership and then more of a fan base and just things like that. So I mean, it can't hurt. The things that they're doing with Black Ops 2 cannot hurt at all. But this League of Legends stream is absolutely ridiculous. I believe when I was in there, it was at about 230,000 viewers concurrent, and that was just on one stream. So I'm not even sure how many total people were actually watching this League of Legends tournament. But I'm pretty sure it was close to 300,000. It might not have been. It might have been 275, 280, around somewhere like that. But still, those are absurd numbers for whenever you're looking at it. They're watching people compete than playing a video game. And that's pretty, record-breaking, the amount of exposure that this game is getting for its players and, for the game itself. If Activision would have just smarted up and, got people into competitive from the start, then I bet you there would be a much bigger market for competitive as well as their game. I bet you it would even bring new people into their game, just, curious about what is this Call of Duty stuff. I mean, but everyone knows what Call of Duty is now. You see, I'm talking like hypothetically back in the very beginning of the game, because that's what League of Legends did. They supported their game competitively from the very start. They interacted with their community a lot from the very start, and those are some of the things that are making League of Legends such a hit. It's just a fun game. It's a very casual game, just like Call of Duty is. Call of Duty is very casual if you're not playing at the competitive level, and the competitive level is what starts to strip down a lot of the casual things, which is why I don't think that it has a lot of the viewership that League of Legends has. But that's for a different time. That's a different topic in a different video. I just wanted to really talk about the growth of esports. And there was also another incident that happened. There was a team called Zubu Frost, and what they did, they cheated pretty much, just to put it very bluntly. They cheated, and they got caught, and they got fines. And just wait. Just hold your jaws, because it's about to drop. They got fined for $30,000 for turning around and looking at the live stream that's behind them, like the broadcasted monitor or projector that is behind them when they're playing, for the actual spectators that are there in person at the event. They got fined $30,000 for turning around and glancing at that during one of their matches. You know, NFL players, NBA players, they don't even get fined that much for doing things that are, crazy. Like DUIs and beating up hookers and shit like that. I don't know. They just get really gay with it. And they don't even get fined $30,000. So to see that is like, what the hell? This is actually turning into like a sport. I know people, a lot of people don't want to, relate it to actual sports, but it is turning into a sport. And it's going to start turning into a huge industry if League of Legends can really push the wave of competitive gaming along and keep it going. Because with League of Legends, we need to support every single community there is, for the sole fact that the more that we support other communities, the more viewers are coming to the competitive side of games, and they're coming to twitch.tv. Maybe they're interested in Call of Duty as well. Maybe they weren't aware that Call of Duty had competitive, and then, possibly they come in and stop by and check out one of the streamers' streams for Call of Duty, and then they really, really like it. It's just things like that that can really help our community out and get more people interested and get more people involved. The little things really do count whenever we're trying to grow this community and grow this game, especially people showing up to events. People don't seem to show up to events because they don't think that they have the chance to win. It's not always about winning. It's about the experience. Like, people that are locals to these events should always be there. It's about the experience of interacting with all of these people that, share the same passion and the same love as you. And that makes it really easy to talk to people. You always have something to talk about. You can just bring up something, go up to random people, and just be weird. Because that's what gamers do. We be weird. And people, come on, not all of us are weird. But I'm weird. I'll admit it. I'm a weirdo. But that's just, it's really the fun of the event. And that's what we really need to start pushing for Call of Duty, is attendance at events and then stream views as well. Those are really the two main things that we really need to, bump up. We need to bump up attendance, not even for teams, spectators too. If spectators would show up, it would be a lot better for the players that are playing. It would be a lot better for the venue, obviously. It would be more energetic, more exciting. There would be more people cheering in the crowds. And then we need more people on stream so that the sponsors want to get involved. The sponsors want to help fund for the events. And without sponsors, a lot of these things can't happen, because sponsors fork over a lot of dough to be able to make a lot of these things happen. And the more stream viewers there are, the more people that are seeing their products and their ads that are being run throughout the stream, then that's better for them. That makes them want to hop on board even more and join the competitive esports movement. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. I believe I went like 67-5 or something like that, and this was very long ago. I was in the 15 prestige. But if you did enjoy it, guys, make sure that you leave a like and maybe even a favorite, and make sure you comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.